can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right, yeah. I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right, yeah. I can only say that it feels right.
What up? It's your boy Cam, and let's just get into the show. We kick it off with the pre-show match. American Catch Wrestling defeated Kenny Williams and Conor Reeves in 7:09 when Ernie Lorcan submitted Kenny Williams with the half stranglehold. Timothy Thatcher was head and shoulders above everyone else. I didn't think I would be saying that on this episode. And Conor Reeves was the weakest link. Timothy 61, Oni 51. They really turned it into a quality tag team. I'm glad that I paired them together. Conor Reeves 36 and Kenny Williams 47. So just a decent pre-show match to give American Catch Wrestling some decent momentum and a nice win. Speaking of decent momentum and a nice win, in a decent match, the Hunters defeated Isaiah Swerve Scott and Chris Bay in 15-19 when David Richards pinned Chris Bay with the Tiger Bomb. Okay, Eddie Edwards was head and shoulders above everyone else, and Chris Bay was the weak link. Chris Bay 54, Isaiah Swerve Scott 64, Eddie Edwards 78, David Richards 68. Swerve and Chris Bay have zero chemistry as partners, so there goes that plan. But yeah, decent ratings from Isaiah and Chris Bay. I know they could do better individually, but they have no chemistry as partners, so that kind of makes me scared for the main event. You know, the main event's a tag team match, and it's two random people paired up together. Spoiler alert. But a really good match. The Hunters just turned heel, so it only makes sense for them to get the win. 69. So Trish Stratus, she's hyping up the card at NXT Bash at the Beach, and she specifically talks about Toni Storm versus Scarlett Bordeaux. She talks about how great Toni Storm is and how she's proved herself time and time again to the NXT universe. But she also talks about the mysterious element, and Scarlett talks about how she's still, even though she's been in the ring a couple of times, she's still unknown because she hasn't been in the ring that often. And also, she is the mistress of darkness, so you never know what's happening and what's up her sleeve. And she says, catch that match on the NXT network on Sunday. 57. So the head baddies in charge defeated Konami and Kimberly in 6:38 when Miriam submitted Kimberly with the guillotine choke. 57 rated match, pretty good. Eva Lee 55, Miriam 52, Kimberly 50, and Konami 53. So they're all still in that same range of 50 to 55. So that's really good. 94, that's that rating I love. So head baddies in charge, they really grab a mic and they say, we know that this is the biggest match of our lives, NXT Bash at the Beach. No matter who we're facing in the ring, we know how great Charlotte and Ronda Rousey is. We don't care, and it doesn't matter, because this is our chance to prove ourselves, and that means beating you two, and then so shall it be, because the head baddies in charge are coming out with the W. And we see Ronda Rousey and Charlotte seeing this on the video screen, or seeing this backstage, and Ronda Rousey just leaves, and Charlotte's just standing there. It's a little bit tension between Charlotte and Ronda Rousey. They don't like each other, but the head baddies in charge are saying, hey, this is the biggest match of our career, and we're not going to lose. 61. So we get a video package from all four women individually, and they talk about how important this golden ticket qualifier is for all of them. We see Candice LeRae saying that she's been in NXT for almost 4 years and she hasn't done much, and this is her opportunity to change all of that. She's going to win the golden ticket qualifier and finally become women's champion. Bayley says this is her chance to resubmit herself and reintroduce herself to the NXT universe and show them how great she really is. Raquel Gonzalez says that she feels that she's been in the shadow of Dakota Kai for way too long. Even though Dakota is her friend, she's going to win the NXT Golden Ticket Qualifier, show her that there's truly a new beast in the women's division. And Kaylee Ray says, I just needed to win because I'm simply just the best. And that's it. 74, really good match. Gosh, I was not expecting that. Brian Cage defeated the Big Show in 12-12 by pinfall at the Flying Elbow Drop. Brian Cage 69 and the Big Show 70, and they had great chemistry and it showed in their performance. So yeah, I didn't have any room to put this on a pay-per-view, so I just put this on the go-home show and just made the go-home shows important. And yeah, really good. 59, oh, did I put this at 5 minutes? Yeah, I did. But Brian Cage gets will say one of the biggest matches, the biggest wins of his career by beating the Big Show. And the Brian Cage and Big Show, they had their animosity, but the Big Show's down. And even though Brian Cage seems like the bad guy, he knows that the Big Show was one of the revolutionary big men before his time. So he grabs the Big Show up and shakes his hand, and Brian Cage leaves. Brian Cage does his signature finger through his throat and leaves. But the Big Show gets a nice reception through the crowd, and the Big Show says, "That was my last one." So yeah, when I signed the Big Show, he was retiring. I know I didn't say this to y'all, but the Big Show has retired, and Brian Cage was his last match. So a nice way to go out. He lost, and he put over the new beast, or the new beast in the men's division, the new giant, to say. So yep, Big Show is having his swan song. His contract is up in a few months, like 2 months. He could be like a road agent, or could be the manager of Bronson Reed. So I'll see what I do after the pay-per-view. 56, Juice Robinson defeated Trent 7 and 13:57 by pinfall. The Pro Friction. I think that's Juice Robinson's best rating individually when it comes to 1v1. Juice Robinson 61 and Trent 7:57. So Juice Robinson continues to pick up some momentum here in NXT. 63. So we see Allison Cage just sitting down crisscross Indian style with all the deadly weapons are beside her. She sees the ladder. You see the barbed wire. You see the steel chair. You see the Singapore cane. And Allison Cage says to Deonna Purrazzo, "In a few days' time, Deonna, you're stepping into my world, and you're not leaving it." So Allison Cage unhinged. She feels at home with all the weapons there, all the stuff that can happen. So it won't be exploding barbed wire death match, but it'll just be a regular death match. But since my broadcaster won't let me do exploding barbed wire death match, because they want to just kill your boy's booking. But it will be a death match, and it will be extreme. 57 got pretty good. The Vision defeated Bear Bronson and Bear Boulder in 9:57 with Matt Sydal pinned Bear Bronson with a corkscrew moonsault. Okay, Matt Sydal 66, Mike Kanellis improving 44, Bear Bronson 46, and Bear Boulder 37. And yeah, 57 rated match. Not the best, but it's still decent. 74. So Johnny Gargano, after he got smacked in the head last week with the camera, he comes out and he's a little bit somber. He tells the crowd that he knows that he wants to face Ricky at Bash at the Beach, but doctors told him that he just can't really get the words out. And Ricky starts to come out, and he's all glowing about it. So he's saying, "Mr. NXT TakeOver won't be at TakeOver? Well, let me be the first one to say that, good riddance, this card never needed you in the first place. And that means our match is off. And I was the one that did that to you, Johnny." And Johnny says, "You're right." Johnny super kicks Ricky Starks and he says, "I'm not injured. I will face you at Bash at the Beach and I will make you tap out." So Johnny Gargano was playing cat and mouse with Ricky Starks, making it look like he wasn't cleared or he might have had a concussion, but he's still okay after he got smacked in the head with the camera. 54. Abdominal strain. She's going to be okay. But Bianca Belair defeated Shaz McKenzie 12:09 with the KOD. Bianca shown in this match 71. Shazza 50. 54 rated. Not good. I was hoping for better. But Bianca sustained an abdominal strain. I don't think that's not going to keep her out for long, but it will affect her match. Man. Okay, 76. So Bianca Belair wins and she holds up her Intercontinental Championship. Dakota Kai comes out and Thunder Rosa comes out. No woman says anything. They just all stare at each other, and Bianca Belair raises her NXT Intercontinental Championship. So yeah, just a match for all three competitors. Look at each other in the ring and signaling that this will be a war at TakeOver. 87? That's you, Ciampa. What you do? But where did this come from, Ciampa? Really, Ciampa? 87? I mean, I'm happy, but I forgot to put Aleister Black in the storyline. But Ciampa, I forgot to put Aleister Black in the segment. He's supposed to be off screen anyway. But this is supposed to be a Ciampa interview. But 87, I'm just a little flustered by that. Because Ciampa gives me like high 80s. I think like high greens, which are like 81, 82, 83, occasionally 84, but 87? Ciampa. This must be one of the areas he's really popular in. But Tommaso Ciampa, he cuts a promo backstage and he says, Sunday, Saturday, whatever day we face Alistair will be a war. The first night at NXT Bash at the Beach, which is going to be Saturday. I will beat you because you say you changed, but you're still the same man whose heart I took when I won this championship and whose soul I crushed when I beat him at NXT TakeOver Phoenix. And now I'll just be giving you your last rites at Bash at the Beach because no one survives a black heart. 73. Okay, I'm really looking forward to that match with Gable and Bronson. But 73, Chad Gable defeated Anthony Green in 1346 by pinfall for the Grand Amplitude. Chad Gable 84 and Anthony Green 53. 73 rated match, really good. No psychology. Ooh, that might be a problem. 80. So Chad Gable wins and he holds up his NXT Heavyweight Championship, and Bronson Reed comes out for one final stare down. And Chad Gable says, Bronson, it will be me versus you one-on-one. We know our past. We don't have to say it over and over again. All that will diverge at NXT Bash at the Beach. Our pasts are important, but that won't matter. It will just matter who is the best man between both of us, the Wrestling Machine or the Auxilla. This is your chance to step up, Bronson. It's your chance to hit the home run. Will you actually hit a home run, Bronson? Or will you just strike out? Or maybe hit a single, hit a double, hit a triple. But you won't hit that home run, Bronson. You might get close, but it won't be enough cigar because the Wrestling Machine will take down the Auxilla. And Bronson Reed says, you're right. Our paths won't matter. I didn't see TakeOver Bash at the Beach because it'll just be me versus you. And I will squash you like the little man that you are. You have a great run, but it's time for the beast. It's time for the Auxilla to come out. And is our main event next? Yeah, 70. So really good. Aleister Black and Damian Priest is our main event. Balor Club defeated Aleister Black and Damian Priest. Don't worry. When Roderick Strong pinned Damian Priest with a sick kick. During the match, you also had Tyler Breeze distract Damian Priest. Damian Priest 63. Aleister Black cracking the 70, 72. Roderick Strong 73. And Kyle O'Reilly 74. But yeah, I paired Aleister Black and Damian Priest together for one night only. It's not can they coexist because they're in two different feuds. They have no relation with each other right now. But I just wanted a good main event. And yeah, I really got one. But I know people are probably going to say, Aleister Black just debuted. Why are you having him lose? He debuted a few months ago. He's been winning ever since. And he didn't get pinned. Even though it will be a loss on his record, he didn't get the visual pin. He didn't get pinned. But Damian Priest got pinned, but Tyler Breeze distracted him. 68. Damian Priest is giving me skin still. I got to remember that. But Tyler Breeze cost Damian Priest a match. He basically hit him in the back of the head with the title when the ref wasn't looking. And Tyler Breeze is in the crowd looking at himself, taking this on the selfie side of the camera. He's just looking at himself in the camera, giving Damian Priest no attention at all. And Damian Priest is just fierce. He looks at Tyler Breeze in the crowd and tells him, I will get my revenge at TakeOver. 86, great way to close off the show. So Balor Club are in the ring, and Killer Cross comes down, and no man says anything. They just give each other death stares and show that it will be amazing. It will be a ferocious battle at NXT Bash at the Beach. 86, really good, and we get a 77. Oh, that main event probably didn't do good. 77. When did 77 start being a bad show? Oh, I lost popularity. But tell me what you thought down below. I thought it was going to be a little better than that. But maybe I should have had a stronger main event. But tell me what you thought down below. I'll see you when I see you. And we are on the road. Well, we're heading off the rampway and heading to NXT Bash at the Beach. All right. See you. Peace.